Reimagining Education. From remote to hybrid learning. The COVID-19 pandemic has generated a torrent of individual and small group responses as to how education could be transformed. We have found a groundswell of interest in the question. So let's talk about the phases. First phase. How best to take advantage of the new opportunities arising from the disruption. Classrooms, lectures and textbooks are giving way to innovative new teaching methods. One of the major advancements is digital distribution, which means students can experience more personalized content and enjoy greater access to university courses. As a result of disruption, traditional universities face increasing competition from new, digitally driven education providers entering the market. Technology can help universities discover talent. Low-cost education technology will eventually rob universities of students. Students will demand practical skills training over soft skills. Now comes the second phase. Transition outlines ways to navigate planning for reopening when the pandemic is still creating uncertainty, using the school reopening tool. As systems begin to open, flexibility is essential, as the new normal may include a combination of remote and in-school learning. Let's talk about the 4 key guidelines for tackling the transition phase. First of all, we have to be mindful of well-being. Then, we have to reflect on lessons learned. We have to manage safety and operations. And at last, we have to lead the learning agenda. Now, the third phase. Reimagining lays out a vision that enables all students to thrive and prepares them with skills to navigate ambiguity and change. This phase draws from the best of traditional approaches, innovative practices, and insights from remote learning to shape new, flexible, agile hybrid learning models. This time of uncertainty has magnified the question of what kind of learning is required in 2020 and beyond. To reimagine learning, we need to reflect on what we know about learning, our students, the new role of technology, and the complexity of an uncertain future. What knowledge, skills, and attributes do our students need to thrive in this complex world? What kind of learning is needed for this current and future complexity? How do we ensure equity? How do we attend to well-being? What have we learned from remote learning? And how can technology be best leveraged for learning in the future? As people discuss and begin to consider new ways of learning, we find that many want to take the opportunity to alter the basic learning paradigm that relies on lectures and textbooks. Instead, there is a call for new modes that are both engaging and immerse students in more authentic and worthwhile learning. Some of these new paradigms have already been developed, where deep learning systems have been put in place. Deep learning experiences are those that produce learning that sticks for life. They are profoundly personalized, collaborative, student-centered, and are intrinsically motivating for students as they pursue topics that are of real interest to them. Relationships and engagement, the gatekeepers of learning, are emphasized in this learner-centered model. Voice, choice, and agency are central to deep learning. Well, what does quality education look like in the new hybrid environment? Technology will be prominent in the service of the twin humanity pillars of well-being and learning. During the disruption and transition phases, technology is crucial to connect, but what has emerged is the more powerful way technology can be used when it moves from simply a system of delivery to a vehicle for collaboration, discovery, understanding, and action. In turn, well-being and its associated relationships will be foundational to learning, and learning itself will cultivate and build on the sense of purpose among children and youth to contribute to a better world for themselves and others. Every child needs and deserves a great education. Across the globe, there is a growing recognition that education systems must improve and try new approaches to live up to that promise. To help ensure the well-being and academic success of all students, we must reimagine curricula, teaching, and assessment practices, the role of teachers and students in the learning environment, and more. It is crucial that we act now. Training developers need to integrate technology seamlessly into the curriculum, instead of viewing it as an add-on, an afterthought, or an event. My institute is a virtual learning environment and learning management system. It is a web-based server software, which features course management, customizable open architecture, and scalable design, that allows integration with student information systems, and authentication protocols. So, visit us, if you want quality education.